can count on with meteorologist Grace Anello and the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
Well, it was just a picture-perfect Saturday here in North Alabama and southern Tennessee. And even though the sun is set and the temperatures have dropped, we're still looking at a beautiful night across the northern part of the state and in southern Tennessee. Most of us are talking about right near that 50 mark, but a few of us still hanging out on the lower end in the mid-40s. We're talking 44 in Decatur, a little bit warmer, 49 in Muscle Shoals. Good night to both of you. The Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network completely dry at this hour, and it is going to stay that way through the rest of the night and into tomorrow. Now, we talked about how just a few of us are in that mid-40s mark, but several of us are starting to continuing to stay in that 40 mark, 50 mark. Wow. So late, can't tell you what I'm saying right now. All right, the good news is that we'll cool later into tonight, but I want you to be aware that if you have outdoor pets and plants, tonight's going to be a night that you want to bring them inside. Your bonfire forecast, though, is looking perfect if you're a fan of the chilly temperatures. We will be cool this evening, but your rain chance is none, and our cloud cover will be minimal, if any. So if you're hoping to catch some stars, well, tonight's going to be a good night to go ahead and do that. By the time we get to 11 p.m., not long from now, temperatures will be in the upper 40s for almost all of us, and then by 5 a.m. it's the low 40s. Now 6 o'clock in the morning is typically our lowest temperature of the day. That's when the earth has been cooling all night long and the sun has not yet risen. So at that point we will see our lowest temperature, and that is 40 degrees. Several of us are in a frost advisory that's mainly for southern Tennessee as well as very northern portions of Madison and Limestone County, but this could be just patchy frost that we will see. The good news is once the sun does rise, it stays with us through the rest of the breakfast time hours. By 8 a.m. we're still in the mid-40s, and then by 9 a.m. we finally made it into that low 50s mark. Take a look at the rest of your Sunday. Your high temperature for the day in the low 70s. By the time we get to dinner time, we're talking upper 60s, and then your overnight low temperature yet again dropping into the 40s, but just a few degrees warmer. We're talking about low 40s at that point rather than at 40. So our normal for this time of year for that low temperature is at 56, really the mid 50s, but it'll be Wednesday and Thursday before we finally make it to that point. We're talking 40 and 43 Sunday night and Monday night, and then we're talking 50 on Tuesday. So again, note if you have outdoor pets or plants for the next few days, you might want to bring them inside so that they can stay comfortable. But if you're one of our friends that's just been hoping for winter to finally make its way into North Alabama, well, then I'm sure you're enjoying these cooler temperatures. Sunshine is the story for us as we head through the rest of this weekend and into the first half of the week. We do have temperatures ranging in the low 70s on Sunday, and then we get warmer as we start the week. Our hottest days of the week, Tuesday and Wednesday, with high temperatures in the low 80s. Now we will have a good chance for rain on Thursday. That does drop that high temperature into the upper 70s, but take a look at Friday morning wake-up temperatures. A cold front has moved through at that point, and we're talking wake-up temperatures yet again in the 40s with your weekend high temperatures in the low 70s. The good news is that sunshine returns in time for next weekend.